It is utmostly important that you don't rely on translation online.
We are changing classroom because this one is too small.
Student loans are now available for international students.
Your tutor is very helpful. Please do ask if you don't understand the question.
Many health workers think that patients are too old to learn or understand.
The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy.
Students might drop or add courses online during registration week.
A full bibliography is needed at the end of all assignments. Organic food is produced without chemicals and processed without additives.
Higher fees cause students to look more critically into what universities offer.
The topic of next week's colloquium will be nuclear disarmament.
You can download all lecture handouts from the course website.
Developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work.
A computer virus destroyed all of my files.
Clinical placements in nursing prepare students for professional practice.
She's a specialist in 18th-century French literature.
The mock trial aims to increase interest in the law and the judicial process. There won't be enough space for me in the car. Don't forget to hand in your assignments by the end of next week.
They both have enough work to keep them going.
Resident Hall is closed prior to the academic building closing at the end of this semester.
Newspapers around the country are reporting the stories of the president.
The first few sentences of an essay should capture the reader's attention.
Would you pass me the textbook on that table?
Businesses must obey contemporary general regulations. We'll study the following two pictures in the next lecture.
We must always take great care when analyzing the data.
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products.
Portfolios are due to the Internal Review Office no later than Tuesday.
Students are required to submit assignments before Friday.
Leading scientists speculate that numerous planets could support life forms.
Globalization and urbanization have been overwhelming phenomena.
Glass is not a true solid because it doesn't have a crystal structure.
It can be argued that students learn more from doing collaborative rather than individual tasks.
Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth's atmosphere.
All necessary information was included in the assignment.
The number of bankruptcies skyrocketed in the third quarter.
You can pay using cash or a credit card.
We offer a broad range of undergraduate and graduate courses.
Make sure you book a library tour during the first week of semester.
Many students are scared of writing essays, but then they never learn how.
What distinguishes him from others is his dramatic use of black and white photography.
Our geography assignments must be submitted by midday on Friday.
In consultation with your supervisor, your thesis is approved by the faculty committee.
The elephant is the largest living land mammal.
Basketball was created in 1891 by a physical education instructor.
His hypothesis on black holes is rendered moot as the explanation is for nations.
Once more under the pressure of economic necessity, practice outstripped theory.
Please pass the handouts along to the rest of the people in your row. Put the knife and fork next to the spoon near the edge of the table.
In this library, books in the reserve collection can be borrowed for up to 3 hours.
The contest includes both land living history and human history. To answer such a complex question with a simple yes or no is absolutely impossible. It is good for the environment, also good for your electricity bill.
We would like a videotape for the lecture.
Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions.
Arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart to the other parts of the body.
Today, we will be discussing the role of the government in preventing injustice.
The cafeteria closes soon, but snack machines are accessible throughout the night.
Conferences are always scheduled on the third Wednesday of the month.
Journalism is the collection and periodic publication or transmission of news.
She has been in the library for a long time.
The author expressed an idea that modern readers invariably cannot accept.
Fishing is a sport and a means of survival.
You should go to the reception to get your student card.
I would like an egg and tomatoes on white sandwich and orange juice.
Half of the marks in mathematics are allocated to the correct work.
To receive the reimbursement, you must keep the original receipts.
Number the beakers and put them away until tomorrow.
A demonstrated ability to write clear, correct and concise English is needed in academic writing.
Unfortunately, the two most interesting economic electives clash on my timetable.
The museum is closed on Thursday mornings every month.
The gap between rich and poor is not decreasing as rapidly as expected.
Ideally, free trade is beneficial for trading with two partners.
Our university has strong partnerships with industry as well as collaborative relationships with government bodies. The public is often misled by the biased coverage. Negative discourse continues to be predominant in discussions about gender.
Students who wish to apply for an extension should approach their tutors.
We want to attract the very best students regardless of their financial circumstances.
If you forget your password, contact the support center.
The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars, and tutorials each week.
If you've forgotten your student number, you'll need to contact Jenny Bryce.
The library is located on the other side of the campus behind the student center.
She's doing a master's degree through distance learning.
My tutor told him not to keep repeating the same arguments.
To understand this event, we need to go back to its origins.
Everyone should get access to art galleries no matter where they live.
Many industries moved to the countryside where manufacturing costs are lower.
I would like a tomato and cheese sandwich on white bread and orange juice.
Good research presents many benefits to real people.
We have 3 distinctive libraries which are nationally acclaimed.
Parking permits can be collected through the Student Service Office.
Today's lecture is cancelled because the lecturer is ill.
Key business partners are often intertwined in expense accounts.
The teacher asked the group to commence the task.
Students can choose graduate certificate, graduate diploma and master course.
The trial experiment is to increase the interests of the issue and the jurisdiction clause.
The campus car park will be closed next weekend.
Understanding the historical context will help you appreciate the art in this era.
It's obviously vital that companies should fully understand their customers.
Telecommunication is based on the array of networks.
My favorite sports are soccer, tennis and basketball.
Students will need to be in the lecture this Thursday.
The contemporary literature works have been broadened and extended through interpretation.
Please make an appointment with your tutor about work. The university policy on plagiarism can be viewed on the website.
Please take the optometer in the chemistry lab.
Please submit your term papers to the general office.
Students should take advantage of the online help system before approaching their lecturers.
If you forget your passport, you need to contact the student center.
An extra lecture is about to be scheduled at the end of this week to assist you with revision.
Applicants for the course preferably have a degree in English or journalism.
The health center is situated at the corner of the university behind the library.
Animals grow larger and stronger to help them to hunt better.
39.5% of Californian residents do not speak English at home. You can only choose one subject from biology and media.
The United States has the maximum production of chocolate. I've got a tutorial in an hour and I haven't had any time to prepare for it.
Anyone who has a problem with their accommodation should speak to the welfare officer.
Your watch is fast. You need to reset it.
Student discount cards can be used on campus in the coffee house.
The well-known economist was supposed to reread the subscription before 8.
People with an active lifestyle are less likely to die early or to have a major illness.
A study skills seminar is on for the students who require assistance.
A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly.
This part of the story is the story of my father.
Emails quick and convenient.
Next year I'm planning to take a sabbatical so that I can travel to South America.
There is disagreement among researchers about why we dream.
Fatigue is a factor in a significant proportion of road accidents.
Lack of sleep can lead to changes in behavior.
He's shown an interest in exciting new art movements.
Marketing involves many activities, including doing research, developing products and promoting them.
The university is working towards being more environmentally sustainable.
But there's no context for the words we read.
They can tutor other students who need help for the preparation of the course and the test.
Feelings of nerves are common to all university freshers.
He was an abstract expressionist painter.
I can't afford to take a gap year unless I can get a job and save up.
There are several reasons for population growth, such as better education.
The financial report for the last quarter will be available this afternoon.
But overall, surely scientific development is a positive thing.
The impact of climate change could result in floods.
Cycle lanes make it safer to travel by bike.
All too often people overeat without realizing it.
Factors such as cost and function influence the design of a bridge.
Cities need to invest more money in road systems.
Absolutely. I mean, scientific development can be a positive thing.
Even during leisure time, you can hear attempts to persuade or influence.
There is a lot of sugar in many fast foods. It is important that you work as a team on this project.
Detailed analysis of population growth has revealed some alarming predictions.
Visual aids can make presentations clearer and more interesting.
Unlike applied arts, fine arts do not serve a practical function.
There is plenty of cheap accommodation off campus.
Statistical results should be expressed in different ways depending on the circumstances.
You must establish a day and time with your tutor.
There will be no extensions given for this project.
This class will look at the structure of the essay.
The visiting speaker used to be a lecturer in this department.
The atmosphere is very important to our lives, and we cannot live without it.
First of all, a lot of students don't even know how to type very fast. So what do the lungfish do in order to survive? A new cafe is opening in the library's basement.
It is one of the oldest original parts of our university.
The designers will complete the plan later today.
So
supplementary energy sources are needed after exertion.
He would use his brushes in new and interesting ways. The artist is exhibiting in the National Art Gallery next year. A course in art will stimulate creativity.
He has a good collection of art.
In his lifetime, he composed most of the works.
The other book is not thorough, but it's more insightful.
The article considered the leisure habits of teenagers in rural areas or
Students requiring an extension should apply sooner rather than later.
Nowadays, persuasion is an important area of research within social psychology.
An architect requires problem-solving skills and an eye of design.
Often, the point of the advertisements is to raise awareness rather than give information.
Generally, consumers trust friends more than commercial information, such as advertisements.
Advertisements can occur in unusual places, even in the sea or in the sky.
The lecture will take place in the main hall.
Elephants spend some of their sleeping time standing up and some of it lying down.
It is normal to wake up several times each night.
Most adults need around 8 hours of sleep every night.
It's my opinion that technological advances will begin to slow.
Robots are able to communicate with humans around them.
Most people feel lonely at some point in their lives.
Exam results will be published on the notice board.
One solution is a system of electric cars to hire on demand.
We could invest in effective public transport.
New technology has a role to play in innovation.
This number went up very slowly over several centuries.
"2,000 years ago, there were few people in the world. In 2011, the population of the world reached 7 billion.
Copying from the Internet threatens to damage your chances of success.
To acquire a copy of the presentation, please go to my website.
The Students' Union governs the use of the Sports Center.
Anyone who feels ill should visit our medical center.
I hope I can take early retirement before I'm 60.
I'd like to start a family when I'm about 30 years old.
Some teenagers in my school are not very well behaved, but fortunately, all my friends are.
Some people think that having a child is not a major responsibility, but obviously it is.
Not everyone wants to keep in touch with their old school friends when they leave school, but I would like to.
He wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers.
Economy of scale is the increase in efficiency that occurs when more goods are produced.
He's showing his work at the London Gallery of Art.
We are researching the most significant challenges we are facing today.
Please switch off all electronic devices when you are attending a conference session.
The university now faces a serious challenge in finance.
Social robots can show different facial expressions and emotions.
Our future well-being depends on the action we take now.
There are no places left in the morning tutorial.
Scientists still aren't sure why we need to sleep.
Some of the worst accidents in history have been linked to sleep deprivation.
Please note that the college laboratories will be closed for cleaning next week.
If you are unable to complete the task in time, please notify me by email.
Most people dislike advertisements but appear to be influenced by them anyway.
The feeling of disgust is related to the stomach.
This short line in the painting represents life.
In the end, it's what people like to eat that's important.
The conference is predicted to draw greater numbers than last year.
You'll find the economics section on the second floor of the library.
There are many abstract paintings here.
Let's all meet at 4, not 3 as we agreed before.
Please sign your name here if you want to join the social club.
I'd like to get a place of my own as soon as I can.
He would yearn for the chance to learn from the well-known artist.
The bus will depart from outside of the building in 5 minutes.
The painter is well known for his abstract period.
Via an agreement with the government, a fast food company restricted its advertising. Academics need to go outside the university gates and communicate with ordinary people.
People who carry on eating junk food may suffer negative health consequences.
Larger numbers of city residents mean greater car ownership.
It's important that humans dispose of their waste in appropriate ways.
Generally, consumers don't trust advertisements.
Even now, scientists still don't know whether animals dream while they sleep.
Email increases the chances of miscommunication.
Surprisingly, some people actually enjoy watching advertisements on television. Next week's assignment will be similar to last week's.
The gallery has shown many Chinese paintings.
He studied for many years with an expert painter.
Many of my friends say they want to leave home to study overseas, but I wouldn't.
Some species of birds can sleep while they are flying.
Rather, unfortunately, ads sometimes give misleading information rather than informing. It isn't certain whether or not other animals dream.
The meeting will take place in the main auditorium.
We should attempt to lower the amount of traffic on roads.
The nearest automatic teller is in front of the anatomy labs.
Well, words come out of the culture that they represent and describe.
Don't be afraid to leave part of research problems for future work.
Psychology is the study of mental processes and behavior.
Students need to finish their assignments during the next 4 weeks.
The seminar will be in the last week of the quarter.
America is related to the chocolate industry. The country suffered a series of invasions by tribes from present-day Germany and Denmark.
The development is mainly included in Chapter 9. Dr. Green's office has been moved to the second floor of the building.
Students can download the materials on the website.
We've decided to ask you to write 4 short pieces of written coursework this year.
We provide a wide range of courses to undergraduate and postgraduate students. Opposition to government tax policies is widespread across business sectors.
I don't like cheese tomato sandwiches on white bread.
The office opens on Wednesday and Thursday.
The test selected materials from all chapters in this course this semester.
Eating too much can lead to too many health problems.
Please go straight and turn left to reach the library.
All the assignments are based on class discussion.
And in this regard, as well as in other regards, this consideration is important.
Critics want the government to take this one stage further and ban the film together. Physiology is the study of the internal and external structures of the body.
Please note the college laboratories will be closed for cleaning next week.
The bookshop is located in the north of the main campus.
The bus in front of the building will take you to the bus station.
The city needs improved infrastructure to attract more investments.
The pollution level in New Delhi has reached an alarming level.
The tutor is there to help, so do ask if you don't understand anything.
There is varying plagiarism across different university departments.
We support the research on problems related to tropical cyclone dynamics and forecasting.
Vocabulary in a special field is jargon.
We don't accept assignments submitted after the due day.
The investigation aims to establish the extent of the problem.
The television output is giving evidently educational programming. There are varying approaches to plagiarism across different university departments.
Talented people do special marketing.
All undergraduate students should participate in the seminar.
Farmers do not always receive prices for agricultural goods.
Please finish all the reading chapters before the field trip.
We are not going to accept the assignment after the due day on Friday.
I think it's really difficult for an Englishman to imitate a real American accent.
All lectures' handouts are downloadable on the university website.
The program will be shown on the television during the weekend.
Exam results will be available next week on the course website.
Scholarship applications must be handed in at the end of the month.
I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words.
Our university accommodation has a volleyball team for students to join in.
The competency of the language in the assignment is to use more formal words.
Eating fish twice a week is a recommendation for a healthy diet.
What is the most effective way of interaction between teachers and students in class?
The speaker mentioned two things that affect happiness.
How can we inspire people and ourselves to be self-motivated?
Proficiency in a foreign language may be demonstrated by assessment. The cafeteria features sandwiches, salads, soup, fish, and chicken.
Will those happy days ever be forgotten by you?
The English expression is just a way of saying that age is not important.
Students are encouraged to think carefully about their accommodation needs.
The deadline of assignments is the 4th of February.
Accommodations on campus are limited, but there are more options nearby.
The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday.
Students can borrow this book for a maximum of 1 day. The bibliography needs to be removed prior to publication. Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day.
The paper has the potential to transform life science.
Tuesday is the final day for students to submit their assignments without any penalty. Please note, submission deadlines are only negotiable in exceptional circumstances.
Sleep is believed to play a critical role in storing memories. The college operates on a system of continuous assessments.
Students' papers should be about a current social issue. We work with partners throughout the world in healthcare and business.
The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. Scientists have found all parts of science.
All laboratory equipment will be provided in class. Key aspects of this investigative paradigm may prove useful in other spheres.
It's a great privilege to welcome our guest speaker to our college.
Animal behavior appears to contain both similar and distinct aspects to that of humans.
The professor plans to discuss issues in the news that reflect concepts taught in class.
Speaking one or more foreign languages will be useful in your career.
The support and advice of lecturers within the department has been invaluable.
The assessment of this course will begin next week. Tomorrow's lecture has been cancelled due to the power cut.
Students who study overseas can significantly improve their work chances.
We have specially assigned staff to help you find appropriate work placements.
The office opens on Monday and Thursday following the freshman seminar.
Before submitting the paper, your thesis must be approved by your tutor.
There are lots of opportunities available for the students on campus.
Such behaviors are regarded as a deviation of the norm. His particular interest is in the 18th century French society.
None of the students found it difficult to get a job.
You have to submit the project by the end of the week.
It is expected that all students have their own laptops.
She has a small business about toys.
There is a lot more about this topic on the university website.
The origin of psychology can be traced back to ancient Greece.
The graph shows the population growth in the last century.
The full list of undergraduate programs can be found on the website.
After considering all the options, she decided to take risks.
The result of the experiment indicates that further research is needed. We often ask our students to get access to all sorts of services. This program is running in partnership with a number of departments.
Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research.
The students are supposed to assemble in the seminar hall before the announcement.
You are not sure that you can skip the sessions for Wednesday.
Car park permits can be obtained at the Student Service Center.
Higher education means higher pay and more opportunities you will get.
If finance is a cause of concern, scholarships may be available.
Scientists are always asking the government for more money.
Students are allowed to bring dictionaries to the exam.
Students fear to write essays because they do not know how to do it.